The Isle of Man is a crown dependency with its own parliament that makes its own laws. The same is true of Jersey, where draft legislation for an assisted dying service to terminally ill people will be debated later this year. A vote is expected on similar legislation at Holyrood in Edinburgh in the coming weeks. Those who support assisted dying feel the momentum is with them. More British parliaments look set to take on a hugely significant social reform.
Politicians at Westminster are also discussing proposals to legalise assisted dying in England and Wales. As they near the end of their line-by-line scrutiny of the bill, the MP leading the process, Jim Ledbetter, has said that it could be up to 4 years before the service is available. Our political correspondent Harry Farley has been following the committee's progress.
For the past 8 weeks, 23 MPs, including 2 ministers, have been going through this bill. There have been more than 500 amendments tabled and hundreds of pages of written and all amendments presented. Some significant changes have been made to the version passed by MPs last November. Most notably, the final approval from the Council Judge, which had been worked with crucial safeguard, has been removed and will be replaced by a commission of overseas panels to review each application. But even if this legislation is eventually passed into law, it could be up to 4 years before assisted dying is available in England and Wales. That's because Kim Ledbetter, the Labour MP behind the bill, suggested extending the deadline for when it must be fully implemented for an additional 2 years. It could come into force earlier. The spokesman said the 4-year limit is not a target, it's a backstop. They argued it was necessary because some of the changes would inevitably take longer to implement. Harold Sancho is a long way from safe. The committee is expected to finish its scrutiny this evening or tomorrow. After that, it will return to the full House of Commons. If MPs approve it, it will release the rules for further debate and scrutiny.
The National Crime Agency is warning that sadistic, violent online gangs of teenage boys are targeting girls as young as 11 for physical and sexual abuse. Its director, Graham Bigger, called on everyone, including law enforcement, parents and carers, teachers, and the social media industry, to play their part in reducing the threats from online communities known as con networks. Our correspondent Alice Crawford reports.
In March last year, armed police searched the home of 19-year-old Caroline Hilliard in Horsham in West Sussex. There they found swastikas, satanic symbols, knives, and on his digital devices, extreme child abuse material and a guide on how to carry out a mass casualty terror attack. We've also encouraged the girl to take her own life and was sent to prison for 6 years. Today, the NCA identified Hilligan as part of a deeply concerning trend involving thousands of teenage boys sending millions of messages online who target girls for sexual and physical abuse. The agency is warning that members of these crime groups, as they're known, carry out a range of crimes, often for notoriety and status. James Baggage from the NCA says they're like virtual street gangs.
These are the sadistic and violent online gangs of the internet, competing. They're involved in quite a wide range of offending. Different sorts of offending for the street gang, cybercrime and fraud, to child sexual abuse and commissioning violence over the internet.
He believes they often target vulnerable female victims in online chat groups about eating disorders or mental health. The Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, says she's deeply concerned.
I'm really worried about what's happening to some of our teenagers as a result of some of the illegal online activity, and we are strengthening the law so that the organisers of these criminal networks can face up to 10 years in jail.
Within the last 6 weeks, both the FBI and the Pan-European Police Agency Europol have issued similar warnings.
The main news so far, intelligence chiefs have been involved in testing exchanges in the US Senate about President Trump's most senior officials discussing military missions in messaging apps. The White House says Russia and Ukraine have agreed to stop attacks on shipping in the Black Sea. And still to come. Private people at a small village in Norfolk went out old-fashioned, watching their neighbours make calls instead on public payphone. The Deputy Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, has warned the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, that deciding to accept free tickets to see the pop star Sabrina Carpenter at the concert in
Please, please, please is one of Sabrina Carpenter's hits. But no thanks may have been a smoother response from Rachel Reeves to the offer of complimentary tickets to the Sing of O2 gig. It was certainly a swerve to other rumpus about politicians and freebies. Last summer, senior members of the government, including Sir Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, were tangled up in a row about their readiness to accept donated gifts, including clothes from a wealthy Labour donor. On Sunday, Ms. Reeves defended her decision to accept the free tickets for herself and the family member, saying it was the right thing to do from a security perspective. The Chancellor said she would properly declare the tickets and has not broken any rules. But press from LBC this morning, the Housing Minister Matthew Pennycook was not exactly leaping to his colleague's defence.
Personally, if I want to go to a responsibility, I'll pay for it. But individual MPs, individual ministers make their own decisions.
Mr. Pennycook's London constituency includes the O2 Arena, and speaking to the World of One on Radio 4, the Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner said he wouldn't have wanted any conflict of interest. Ms. Rayner also insisted the Chancellor had followed the rules.
MPs accept possibility, and that can be for various different reasons. The Chancellor said that it was on safety grounds. I completely understand that, and she declared it in the appropriate way. Now, if it
Fine, as
had
long as you
been
declare it.
well, yeah.
A Conservative frontbencher, Andrew Griffith, has also been defending his acceptance of tickets to the Battery Awards and to the Swiss ski concert. Again, gifts that are properly declared. These are all questions of personal judgment. Tomorrow, the Chancellor will deliver her spring statement, a moment her professional judgment will be responsible instead.
UK's oil and borrowing costs continued to rise today, illustrating pressure on tomorrow's spring statement. New official economic forecasts will be revealed tomorrow alongside the detail of welfare cuts and departmental spending levels. Our economics editor, Leslie Stone, considers what to expect from this week.
The battle issue to number 11 is that tomorrow is not a vote. It's the continuation of the Chancellor's existing strategy. There will be no red box, no tax changes, instead only a small table of new policies meant to correct a gap in public finances. But the December move has already been announced. Health benefits. Tomorrow's impact assessment and official costing should have the forecast from the Office for Budget Responsibility will show a weaker economy this year and higher borrowing from rising interest costs, which are now at just under 4.8% for 10-year lending, up 1 percentage point on 6 months ago. Just for this and other reasons, the Chancellor will resist calls to adapt to self-imposed limits on borrowing in order to account for new global realities. Germany is in the process of releasing its strict brake on government debt in order to borrow to fund defence and infrastructure. But Ms. Reeves will acknowledge this changed world, and new details are expected on using defence spending to help boost her latest.
Rupert Lowe from the Parliamentary Party after publishing a report which found credible evidence that his behaviour seemed to amount to harassment. The senior lawyer prior to write the report has confirmed that the decision to publish was taken by the party, not by her. Mr. Lowe has consistently alleged that reform only started
work, the settler recognizing them and knowing like when the store and attack on them. With the photos, and then we're shouting I need ambulance, I need help.
Mr. Balal was among those arrested and questioned after what the Israeli military said was a violent confrontation with local Israelis. Activists from an anti-occupation group said a group of before the military arrived. This happened on the dusty hilltops around Susia last night, and there's a car here with all its windows smashed, its tires.
So anyway, 45 attacks, such as the attack of yesterday, 45 attacks. It will just continue, and this is like insane and increasing the rate and crazy numbers.
This evening, Mr. Balal was went to hospital for further treatment. Israeli was also arrested here last night, but
Large crowds have gathered from opposition party said would be the last. Accusations of corruption and supporting terrorism. More than 1,000 protesters have been arrested during the past week. Plans to build the Lower Thames Crossing, a £9 billion road connecting Kent and Essex, have been approved. The project will include a tunnel just over 2.5 miles long under the River Thames. It's hoped it will open in 2032. BBC London's transport correspondent Paul Everett reports.
Stretching under the Thames from Tilbury in Essex to Lower Thames traffic and congestion and
Lawrence Cole has said the mandatory tests will involve a one-time cheek swab. They are necessary, he said, to protect fairness in the female category. The test identifies the SRY gene, almost always on the Y chromosome, which is crucial in determining male sex characteristics. Since 2023, World Athletics has banned trans women from the female category, citing scientific research that they retain advantages even after suppressing testosterone. And they will also identify our athletes with a difference of sex. Lord Cole said that World Athletics would be prepared to defend its proposal.
been implemented swingeing cuts across US government departments, including the conservation body, the US Fish and Wildlife Service. Its foreign work has been frozen for now. It includes Ross's repatriation, much to the frustration of Frankie Hobro, the owner of the zoo.
Under, conservation laws, international laws, you have to have the right paperwork to export the turtle, even though we know
decided that their local phone box was faulty. Villagers in Sharrington staged an unusual event after the telecoms company decided to disconnect the additional phone box and phone abuse. The details.
At the end of last year, British Telecom announced a consultation over the future of Sharrington's red cast iron telephone box. Just over a week ago, fearing it would be decommissioned, dozens of residents formed a long orderly queue along Bale Road. One by one, they made over 140 calls to friends and family, with many waiting hours to do so. The action was designed to highlight the importance of a public landline in such a rural space. Some villagers say they have poor mobile phone and broadband signals. Hello, Claire. This resident, Claire Dubbins, called me from the box and told me it was a lifeline. For now, the phone box will stay, and BT's reprieve being described by some as a tremendous victory for common sense.
The US Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, has told the Senate committee that no classified information appeared on an online messaging group that included a journalist. Democrats on the committee described the leak as sloppy. And the Isle of Man has become the first part of the British Isles to allow assisted diving. BBC News.
With Johnson.
Any teaser trailer for a new series of Paul Johnson parts?
Seriously? Look, they're either going to listen to me or they're not. People either like me or they don't. So, maybe they'll listen in if they want me.
How about Jonathan Pye? Why, I quite like Jonathan Pye. You hate him.
We're not hating.
But if you quite like him, why not get his new series, maybe?
Yeah, that's really catchy.
How about just the new series of Call Jonathan Pye starts on Radio 4 and BBC Sounds on Saturday night at 11.
And you can hear more about Jonathan Pye from its creator, the comedian Simon Walker, will be on Front Row at 7:15 this evening. Then at 8 o'clock, old tyres are the subject of Fire 4 investigates and how they're causing health and environmental damage in India. Now it's time for this evening's comedy. We're joining Victoria Corin Mitchell for the last in the current series of Heresy. Hello and welcome to Heresy, a show that swims against the tide and doesn't keep its mouth shut. Neither of which is advisable in a British river. Joining me tonight to kick against perceived wisdom are the wonderful Laura Smith, Ignacio Lopez and Sally Phillips. We're going to start with a sound that some people claim to find relaxing. Whale song, the sound of the spar. What could be nicer than a week of being pampered, apart of course from being left alone? And yet, our audience believe it's nice to go on a spa holiday. Laura Smith, what do you say to these people?
2 words. Cucumber water. Not for me, I'm afraid. Not for me.
Or a
your hair follicles, Legionella, type of Legionella disease, urosepsis, which is supersized UTI, and many allergies, or it's allergic. So I'm an actress, I'm exposed to this stuff. A lot. The snail facials, you know, these massive They're really bad at hiding their disdain. You know, you can tell they don't want to be there. I think that's part of the job. Like, so they have to go, this is, you know, So I said, well, what else is hairy? And she said, your face. So yeah, that little upsell.
I want to take this opportunity to say I did not know, all right? I did not know what I was doing, but it's not medical in the slightest. People just come out there, elbow drop you while your face is down in a paper towel.
In their homes, you know, people have
That's
that.
okay.
Oh, no.
Have spa in your home and you say no?
Why would you have? I mean, obviously there's Captain Tom's daughter who don't want for charity.
But yes,
But how would you do with it?
steam them in a sauna.
Would you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think I'd want to know. I think the main issue I have with the spa as well is that the whole lack of hygiene. So if I had it myself personally in my house, nobody else is allowed in, I would die happy. Okay.
But I think you can build your own spa for the amount it costs to go to a proper spa. Maybe it's been of a certain my platform. That is the snails that are doing their job.
Is it related to the White Lotus?
Oh, yes.
Is it too?
You don't want to go to a holiday thinking, I want to improve.